SlimmDa KID is back, and so is Round 2 Wrestling. Thank you for tuning in to this brand new podcast here on the 15th of November, 2022. We took a week off in respect for Election Day across the country, so there was no new episode last week. However, we almost hit 100 views for our first podcast here at the beginning of the month here on the 1st of November. We want to thank you, all our fans, for bringing those numbers back up. We are here with a brand new episode, just like I said. We're going to jump right into it with no delay and take a listen to the rumor mill. You gotta love the bell. Ringside News claims 5 or 6 NXT wrestlers are on a list to be moved to the main roster. AEW Games' first console video game, Fight Forever, still has no official release date. An update to this status will happen this weekend at the Full Gear pay-per-view. WrestleVotes told Give Me Sport not only will John Cena appear at WrestleMania 39, but also should quote-unquote be wrestling. The WrestleVotes/Give Me Sport team also claims WWE's King of the Ring pay-per-view is back with a traditional one-day tournament. I personally, as a fan, believe that this particular pay-per-view is long overdue. All sorts of promotions have tournaments for a variety of reasons. AEW uses it all the time. And it was really, really sad to hear WWE drop this particular pay-per-view. Hopefully they bring a little bit more emphasis into the tournament aspect of it instead of just throwing together a bunch of ragtag wrestlers and saying, all right, you're the King of the Ring. Speaking of King of the Ring, while King of the Ring may be back, WWE has also filed to trademark Queen of the Ring. So it looks like the women of WWE should be getting a tournament of the same style and stature as well as the men. According to PW Insider, MJF is filming The Iron Claw and will be portraying Lance Von Erich in his first on-screen portrayal. Per PW Insider, Bobby Roode will be back soon and will be with the SmackDown brand here going forward. Dave Meltzer announced AEW's FTR will be working at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 17. I would find it hard to believe that they would not be working this particular pay-per-view. It is New Japan's biggest pay-per-view of the year, and FTR are the reigning and defending IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions of the world. Best of luck to FTR here at Wrestle Kingdom 17 in the upcoming months. According to Fightful Select, Impact wrestler Lady Frost was released by Impact Wrestling and is now a free agent. Alright, that is enough with the rumor mill. Let's jump into something a bit more real. This is pro wrestling news. Here we go. WWE Tag Team The Usos are the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions ever, holding the titles for over 484 days, surpassing the previous holders, New Day, with their tag reign ending at 483 days. WWE wrestler Sheamus joined BT Sport for an interview and buried Manchester United soccer player Ronaldo, saying, quote, he wouldn't last 5 minutes in the ring, end quote. It is no surprise that Sheamus is a very big Liverpool fan, so anybody else other than that particular soccer club, I feel he would bury and regularly. New Japan Pro Wrestling never openweight champion and WWE wrestler Carl Anderson says he plans to defend his New Japan Pro Wrestling title, but on his time and his terms. Impact Wrestling issued a press release and announced a return to Canada March 24th and 25th at St. Clair College in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Wrestling Observer Radio reports FTR will appear at Wrestle Kingdom 17 in their Tokyo Dome debut to defend the IWGP Tag Team titles. So this particular bit of information is no longer a rumor, it has been confirmed. New Japan Pro Wrestling's Bullet Club is partnering up with famous sports brand Under Armour, according to Wrestling Observer newsletter. Look for Bullet Club apparel at your local Under Armour retailer. Former world champion Nick Aldis voices his displeasure at NWA, calling the promotion he helped rebuild, quote, the most toxic promotion in all of wrestling, end quote. A lot to think about and some good news to jaw over with your wrestling buddies. A lot of title matches were on the line this past week, so let's jump over and hear the results from those matches. Alrighty, WWE US Champion Seth Rollins defeated Finn Balor to retain the US Championship. WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions The Usos defeated New Day to retain the Undisputed Tag Team titles. AEW All-Atlantic Champion Orange Cassidy defeated Lee Johnson to retain the All-Atlantic Championship. Ring of Honor Pure Champion Daniel Garcia defeated Leon Ruff to retain the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Joe Hendry defeated Impact Digital Champion Brian Myers to become the new Impact Digital Champion. Impact Knockout Women's Champion Jordan Grace defeated Giselle Shaw to retain the Impact Knockout Championship. MLW had a pay-per-view this past weekend, and all of their titles were on the line, including MLW middleweight champion Myron Reed. He defeated Arez, Lince Dorado, and La Estrella to retain the MLW middleweight championship. MLW National Openweight Champion Davey Richards defeated Colby Corino to retain the MLW Openweight Championship. Kenny Morton defeated NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Homicide to become the new NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. U.S. Tag Team Champions The Fixers defeated The Spectaculars to retain the NWA U.S. Tag Team titles. NWA National Heavyweight Champion Sion defeated Austin Idol to retain the NWA National Heavyweight Championship. NWA Women's Tag Team Champions Pretty Empowered defeated Maddie Renkowski and Misa Kate to retain the NWA Women's Tag Team titles. NWA Tag Team Champions La Rebellion defeated Hawks Ari to retain the NWA Tag Team titles. NWA Women's World Champion Camille defeated Kylan King and Chelsea Green to retain the NWA Women's World Championship. Tyrus defeated Matt Cardona and NWA World Heavyweight Champion Trevor Murdoch to become the new NWA Heavyweight Champion. Alright, like I said, MLW and NWA had several things going on this weekend, and so did AEW, Ring of Honor, WWE, Impact. Every major promotion in the United States seemed to have some sort of title on the line. Be sure to listen to this particular episode of Round 2 Wrestling to hear those title matches and who won in case you missed your favorite promotion. Alright, a shorter episode this week, but we are at the end of Round 2 Wrestling, and we are going to conclude it with a fan and producer favorite. Did you know? Did you know are little bits of information and facts about the wrestling world that you may or may not have known about. All right, let's jump right into this. Brock Lesnar has defeated every black WWE title holder. This excludes the WWE World title. These include The Rock back in 2002, Kofi Kingston in 2019, Big E earlier this year, and Bobby Lashley a few months ago. A Japanese Hulk Hogan trading card just sold for $51,600. This is the highest selling price of a pro wrestling card ever. The WWE Hardcore title was active for 3 years and 9 months, with a total of 240 title reigns. Speaking of the WWE Hardcore title, did you know Shawn Stasiak is a 15-time Hardcore champion? All 15 title reigns adds up to less than 1 hour of total time with the Hardcore Championship belt. Pardon me for not saying this multiple times at the beginning. Did you know Bret Hart's first ever match was against Dennis Stamp? Did you know fitness guru Jack LaLanne was a pro wrestler in 1938 in the San Francisco, California area? He was not very good or very well received and quit shortly thereafter. Did you know Trish Stratus received offers from both WCW and ECW before accepting WWF's offer back in the far-off time of 1999? All right, like I said, this is a shorter Round 2 Wrestling, so be sure to listen to this episode again. I am SlimmDa KID, and again, I want to thank you for tuning in to Round 2 Wrestling. Be sure to tune in next week as I bring you more rumors, more news, and more results from the world of professional wrestling. Round 2 Wrestling is brought to you by SlimmDa KID and Spreaker.com.